Let me know when I can join.
Good to go. All right, welcome to race number 3 for the Winter Series Showdown. Third of 4 races. Tonight we're at Talladega. We load in, we'll see Mac the Bread Man is on the pole tonight. We have Wreckfest on the outside. We'll see if anyone can stop that man Perky tonight. He's taken home the checker flag the last 2 weeks. He's looking to sweep all the races.
Yeah, he is, and this is going to be a good one to watch here at Talladega. You never know when the big one's going to strike.
Yeah, Talladega is a pretty fun track. I know a lot of people don't like plate racing, but it's such a wide track that you can run 3-4 wide. As long as you can control your car halfway, you should be able to have a lot of fun. Breadman gets a good push there.
And they're 3 wide back there in the back. So we got 3 and the 4 and the 19 was in there for a second.
Yeah, we'll see if guys are content to ride, or there is 1 point on the line for leading the most laps here. So we'll see if anyone. I mean, right now Perky has a pretty good points lead. We'll see if other guys want to try to capitalize off that 1 point. We got the number 8 looking to the outside.
Number 9. Breadman led that first lap.
Oh, we got a little contact there. Guys are hanging tough. All right, 3 wide there.
The 42 is all over the back bumper of the 9, trying to give him a shot down the back stretch.
They did a really good job there of everyone controlling that there. There were 3 wide there. Oh, we got the 48. Might have grazed the wall there.
Oh, who is that in the wall?
Oh, the 48. Looks like they might have got some damage.
I think the 48 and the 8 was in there. The 8 has a lot of damage.
The 8 has some damage too as well?
Yeah, the 8 has a lot of damage. Yeah, he's a little further back than everybody else. 48 and the 8, yeah, they both have a lot of damage to the hood, so you know there's radiator damage with that.
Yeah, I kind of missed the 8 there. I saw the 48 get in the wall.
Well, after that, they were 3 wide and the 8 shot up in turn 3.
So far, it looks like the high line is kind of stalled out now. It looks like they're just kind of riding after that little mix-up there a lap or so ago.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it going, the 12 and the 19, but it just didn't work it out too good for them.
Looks like we got, is that 8 or 9 cars? 8 cars in the lead pack. Then we got 2 guys that's kind of dropped back there a little bit.
Yeah, then you have 2 further on back that were in the accident.
They're pretty tight right now, 1 through 8. See if that 42 just content to ride there right behind the 9.
Yeah, I would think he might would just ride there and wait until he gets down to the final laps if he can.
We're getting reports that the 48, he's clearly lost the draft there, about 5-6 seconds behind the pack there. We're riding in 11th place. Currently, I think second in our points. He's at 97% aero. We'll see here. I'm sure if he hangs, it might be a long, boring, few laps for him. But if he hangs tough, I'm sure we're probably going to get at least 1 caution. We'll see what happens though.
Yeah, he's just got to stay in there and hope a caution comes out, which can happen at any minute.
19 kind of peeking to the outside. Ooh, there was some jockeying for position right there. Looks like the top 4 is pretty content.
Yeah, I think so, and it just looks like everybody else back wants to race, but just doesn't have the power to get up there.
Oh, the 42 looking to the outside. Side drafting a little bit off the 9's corner there. Looks like he got himself a good run. The 24 is going with him. The 3 said heck with it, drops down below the 9.
He's going to try to give that 9 car push to get back up there in the game. That the high line has more cars, so we would see how it goes in a 3 wide.
There. The 4 is on the outside of the 24. The
4
4
is
is in the wall.
Into the 19.
They did,
into
wow,
the
they
12.
did a good job of saving that, though.
That was an awesome job. I saw that one going very badly. But the 9 of Breadman still leads this lap. The 42 has fell back 3 spots, 4 spots. And falls back in line.
Yeah, 3 car made out pretty good out of that ordeal. I think he went from 4th to 2nd there. He definitely picked the right person to follow.
Yeah, well, Breadman has been good in all of these 3 races that we have done, or the 2 past races we've done so far. Just can't seem to capitalize on that, so he knows he's following somebody that has some skill.
Looks like the 87 dropped back 7th place there. Number 4 has kind of lost the draft after that whole ordeal.
And the 8 and the 48 are still at the back of the pack, just waiting for a caution to come out. And I guess they're hoping they get one soon.
Did scrape the wall, but that should allow the 8 to catch them. Maybe they can draft and get a little something going.
You would think so. I'm not sure how bad their radiators are heating up, and the 8 is closing on the 48.
Oh, the 24 up into the wall. Looks like we're going to have a caution
around.
Here.
Who is that around with him? There's someone around with him.
Yeah, that's a caution.
That is the 87 car.
Yep, just follow Max on lead. Once everyone groups up, Mac, you can call out the pits.
And that was exactly what the 8 and the 48 needed right there, was the caution to come out. Well, this puts them back in the game. I mean, they didn't go a lap down, so that's great for them. They just try to get it back in there and do the best they can to catch up.
That was a lot of fun racing, though. It's just guys get a little loose, take the air off each other, and you just never know what can happen.
No, and this is speedway racing, so it can go any way, and you never know when the big ones come out. I think we'll still see some more cautions. I don't think we're done with that yet. I could be very wrong, though.
Yeah, as we're see if the pits are open here. I think the pits are going to be open. See if anyone tries any strategy to get that number 9 out of the lead. As we enter the pits here, we'll go through the points a little bit here. We got Perky leading with 41 points. We got Wreckfest in the 48, just caught that big break there, and 34 points, 7 points back. We got the Chef there in the 24 and 3rd with 33. Number 4 has a sub tonight, but he has 29 points. Ratliff with 28, running on the top 5, and then you have Travesty at 23, Inmate at 23, and then we have Mac the Breadman at 22, all the way back in 8th in points. Just got some bad breaks here, was leading almost the whole Texas race, was up there in Richmond, blew the motor. This is a big race for that number 9 car if he wants to get back in the points race.
Yeah, and like you said, that 9 car has done good through the last 2 races we've been through, just couldn't capitalize, and I hope to see him excel at this race and maybe get a good finish. That's exactly what he needs.
Does look like that number 9 car did come out of the pits first.
He did, and I do believe he will be starting starting up front with the number 3 on the outside.
That number 3 car has a little bit of damage. I don't know if you got that from that last little incident or what happened there at pit road.
Yeah, I do see the damage on his car. It is there, it is visible.
Actually, if you look close enough, that number 9 has a little wrinkle on his hood. I'm thinking that all that must have happened in the pit road.
It may have. That's very possible.
All right, we're going to go green here once we hit the restart zone.
Trying to get everyone bunched up here for the restart.
Talladega has such a long finish line. It seems like it takes forever. All right, here we go. Green flag. We got a good jump from the number 9 car there, the leader. Got about 10 laps into the race here. Oh, number 4.
He's in the grass. Back there, that's the 12 car. That was in the grass. That was the lead. That was the 21, not the 12. My bad. So that will be a caution. Caution was called for that. Travesty is down pit road. I do not think pits were open. I'm not sure how that'll work.
Meanwhile, this is giving the number 9 car some easy laps to lead as he's led every lap so far in this race, and he definitely sitting there 8th in points. He needs that extra point for sure to give himself a shot.
Yeah, any points he can get will help him try to see what he can salvage out of this series of the Winter Showdown.
Yeah, we're going to the race number 4. We're definitely going to one of his best favorite tracks in Kansas, so we know he's definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, Kansas will be a good race for a few guys that maybe haven't been good at the tracks we've been to before. Just laid out a little different. Talladega is a track where you never really know what can happen and who can win.
Looks like we've got some interesting things going on in pit road there with how things sort itself out. Hopefully no one got too much damage from all that.
Yeah, maybe not. We'll see how all that turns out.
It is does look like Perky is Did take 2 tires there, so we'll see where the number 9 car settles in here.
So I believe the number 3 car has first position. Am I correct?
Yes, I do believe that he stayed out on the track.
And the 43 as well. So we're going to see some different guys up front for this restart. So this will be interesting to see how it turns out with the 3 and the 43 on the front row. And they're trying to get the...
Yeah, trying to get in their spots.
Yep. And I do believe they are going green this time.
Yep, I do believe so. Well, cautions breed cautions. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, the 4 is already around. So they're green now. Oh, and 19 moved to second.
Yep.
Someone is around on the back stretch.
Not sure what happened there.
I know there was a lot of movement, and not sure what happened to the 43, but he went all the way to the back from the front row, so I think that messed some stuff up with him people having to go 3 wide around him. Not sure if that's what caused the 87 to go around or not. They're content on the bottom line right now for the first 6 or 7 spots, I believe.
Let's see who's in the back there that's lost the draft here. Looks like that's the 87 of Travesty. The number 4 as well. 43. We got a few cars. The 9 gets pushed a little high, try to get out behind that 24. Not sure they're going to be able to make that work, though.
I don't know. It looks like they're holding on pretty strong right this second. We'll see how they come around here.
Yeah, we got 4 guys on the outside there. 4 at the inside.
9 coming down, trying to get some side draft off the 24.
Into the 9 just a little bit.
I think that was just trying to get side draft coming up into turn 1. Oh, and the 22 gets into the 9.
Right now, it's looking kind of hard to hold your line down a little bit there. The guy that's kind of in the catbird seat is just the leader there. I would not want to give the lead up right now.
No, the lead's where you have to be at this track.
22's trying it on the outside now. Oh, going 3 wide.
Ooh, 3 wide.
Pick off the 24 car here. Oh, the 22 gets into the 9, then the 9 gets into the 20.
Great racing right there. Just everybody holding it in. They're
22
real
goes a little
racy.
bit high. Keeps it off the wall, though.
Number 9 falls back 4 or 5 spots.
got our points leader there, the 19 car sitting there in 4th place. Looks like he's just trying to keep his nose clean at the moment.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the right time to get in there. He'll know when that is, and you'll know, and then he's going to take it too wide. Not sure if that was on purpose or if he got pushed out of his line. He's going to try to take it. I don't know if he'll go to the back or not.
Yeah, unless he, you know, they didn't put a restrictor plate in his car. I don't think that's going to work.
No, and you see how he had to fall back in line back there because he wasn't going anywhere forward, at least. The 48 comes out on the 9.
It looks like they're trying to make the move. That 24 is staying pretty tight to the number 3 car.
That's going to be hard to get around with them locking the bumpers like that. It just gives it so much momentum and speed going forward.
3 wide there, maybe 4 wide. Oh, the 24. Lost it a little bit. 19, Perky's getting a run there. The 9's pushing them.
Let's see if they can take it up there to the front.
24 gives the 3 a shot.
And they have the 21 and the 42 behind him up on the top line. There's just a few more cars on the bottom than there is the top. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go.
Yeah, we got 4 guys on the high side and almost about 3.5 on the bottom.
Yeah, I think they're moving back and forth between their spot there.
This is where we'll see if that top line can keep the bumpers attached.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take to get across that bottom line to get up to the front there. They're just going to have to put their bumpers together and just drive as hard as they can. Oh, the 4 gets into the 21.
Alright, looks like the 21's going to be able to hopefully hang on to the draft there. Not sure.
He's mighty
the 19,
close to
though, getting a run on the outside. Can he make it work?
They are
coming back.
very
The 24
close.
is giving a heck of a push to the 3.
Now the 21 is losing a little bit of the draft. I'm not sure how much of it he actually has that he can reel back in. That was a close lap. I think it went to the 19.
Yep, I think the 19 got that lap as well.
It's very close. This is good. Really. Oh, the 24 pushes the 3 into the 9.
Yep, the 3's in the middle, no man's land right now.
Yeah, and they're just going to leave him where he's at unless he can jump in line somewhere. He jumped back in line there at the bottom of the last guy there.
Now we got familiar sight in first place there in Perky.
And Breadman in the 9 is on his bumper the whole way, and there's who we have been looking at for most of the races in the front. They're just 2 great drivers, and they know what they're doing.
We'll see there if that 9 is content to ride second there and just push the 19, or if he starts to think about that getting that extra bonus point there, leading the most laps. Looks like we're about halfway through a fuel run here. Probably start seeing pit stops here in about 8-9 laps.
Yeah, they're talking about pit strategy right now, I do believe, with their teams. And just seeing when they think they're going to have to come in and take tires and fuel. Do we know what the lap count is?
I believe there's 23 to 24 laps to go.
.48 and 21 and the 22 are trying to make it go on that high line. They got a ways to go.
Yeah, that was a heck of a job by the 21 car there, hanging on to the draft.
The 24 shoves the 42 straight up to the top, and then he, not sure exactly what happened there. The 42 lost a little bit of ground because he fell way back when he got pushed up.
It does look like if this stays green, that one green flag pit stop would do it and put everyone in range for making it the rest of the way. Meanwhile, we have that high side looking to make a run again. See if that 3 car can repay the favor.
And there, the 8 is down pit road, I do believe. Lap traffic in front of the leaders.
That's the 87 car of their travesty. Hopefully, just keeps her going there, because most likely there will be a caution at this track.
I would think so. Now the 21 jumps up out high. See if anybody's willing to go with him. And the 3 car, I believe, is right behind him, and they're starting to look. I'm not sure if anybody's willing to take anything or not.
24 looking to make the move. 42 pushing behind. Oh, we got a little 3 wide there.
Oh, the 21 comes down.
Looks like they kept her going.
The 3 wide between the 4, the 3, and the 42 were for second.
Looks like they had something going there for a minute, and then a guy just kind of got a little squirrely there. That 3 car will probably be coming into pits here pretty quick, I think. And then the rest of the guys are looking at about 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, he stayed out. There was 2 cars, I believe, him in the 34 maybe, or the 42. I can't remember the next car, but they stayed out on that last restart. Him and the 43 stayed out on that last restart, so they'll both have to come before anybody else does.
Does look like the 42 might have lost the draft there after that, trying to pass on the outside there.
'21 gets shot up high a little bit. The front 3 cars have made a little bit of a gap.
Laps to go. It's a pretty long green flag run here. See if we can get some green flag pit stops. It's always interesting slowing down from 200 mile an hour to I think pit road speed here is 55. And then when you have 3, 4, sometimes 5, 6 cars pitting at the same time, that gets a little interesting.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen when they pit like that.
That 3 car there is hanging in there quite well. I don't think he has as much fuel, but he's pushing it for all he's got.
I would imagine they would have to start pitting sooner rather than later, because eventually they're going to start running out of gas.
Looks like the 48's starting to lose the draft there back in 7th place. He's our sitting in 2nd point. So we got someone in the pits there. The 3 car did finally pull off.
So the 3 cars pitting, so the rest of the field will probably pit.
Someone got in the wall there, the 43.
2 laps out with the badge, and the rest of the field will pit. And I do believe they are pitting.
Looks like next lap we'll see a bunch of guys pit. The top 5.
Someone just come out of pit road. Was that the 3 car? Some other guys are pitting in the back. The 22 is pitting. The 87 is pitting. The 8 is coming out of pit road. The 42 down pit road. And I believe the rest of the field will be coming down this time.
Alright, let's see if they can make this work. Oh, get a little contact. See if anyone... Oh, the 19 gets shipped up the track by the 24.
He is in the grass.
Oh, and the 4 is into the wall.
But the 19 got shoved down pit road. No, he didn't.
Looks like the 19 did not register a pit. It's going to have to go all the way back around. Terrible break for the leader.
Oh, man, he will probably be pitting by himself, which is not what he wanted to see.
It does look like the 48 did get a speeding penalty. We're getting words that the 19 is out of fuel. We'll see if he can make it all the way back around.
The 19 is going into turn 3. Let's see how far he can make it.
I think he's going to be able to make it. The question is this is probably going to cost him a lap, probably.
Yeah, it's going to cost him a lap. I mean, it was just the way they all tried to go to pit road pushing. Sometimes you just can't do it. Everybody's minds are just in different places at that time.
All right, let's catch up to who our leader is now here.
I believe the 9. Probably.
I think you are right. I think the 9 did come off. The 21's pushing behind him.
And the 8, 19 does make it to pit road, so he is now in pit road. He is safe, but that's just a tough break for the 19. So this really shook up everybody's positions.
Yeah, we got, sounds like the 9 and the 21 are 1, 2, third place. Not sure who is in third place at the moment.
And the 19 comes out of pit road. I imagine he is a lap down. How many laps do we have left? Do we know?
I think maybe the 4 is in third. We know that Inmate is in 4th, and we have Charlie in 5th. And then Wreckfest is in 6th, Killer's in 7th, 8th is Ratliff. We'll see if we can get a lap count here in a second. Yeah, I really had a bad feeling about those top 5 cars pitting at the same time. A lot of times, man, when you're slowing down from 200 mile an hour down to 55, Especially, you want to be in the lead, but I don't know if you really want to be in the lead at that point coming down pit road because you're trying to trust those guys not to push, that they're going to break, like you do.
Yeah, I thought that was
Looks
going
like
to
we
be
got
hard
12
for them.
laps to go.
Okay, so we got 12 laps. There, I mean, when the 19 came down pit road, they should have all kind of spread out a little bit. They tried to stay together and push as far as they could, but I do not believe it worked the way they would like it to. Messed a few guys up, so.
Looks like most of the field is 2x2. It looks like the 24, 22, and 43 together, but I think the 43 is a lap down, if I have that right.
Yeah, I think he is a lap down.
Nine got a little squirrely there.
Yeah, those you guys up front are just trying to keep it there and just make time on everybody else is all they're trying to do and just finish this race off in the positions they're in. That's what the 9 really needs.
Okay, so it does look like the 4 is in third place there, and the 4 is right behind the 19 there, which obviously he might be the first car lap down the 19 if there is a caution that comes out. '22 is pushing the 24 hard, trying to catch third place there. It almost looks like we have tandem racing going on here, 2x2.
That's exactly what I was thinking, just thinking back to where they used to do that tandem.
'21 is still attached to the 9's bumper. We'll see when he tries to make his move, if he waits to the last lap or tries to make it sooner.
I imagine he'll wait to the last lap. That's probably about the time you would normally do it, and I don't think he's going to do it before then.
So it looks like the 48 and 3 are attached. Closing a little bit of ground there on 4th and 5th place there of Inmate and Charlie. That could make interesting race.
Yeah, it could, and there's always a chance that caution, that late race cautions should still come out and just turn this thing all the way upside down, and you'll never know who wins.
All right, the 48 and the 3 are still gaining ground. Not sure if they're going to have the time to do it.
The 21 is still all over the back bumper of that 9 car. Just trying to push him home.
All right, the 4 still drafting with the lap car there of the 19.
The 24 and the 22 are hooked up.
6 laps to go. I think the thing to watch for is to see if that 48 can catch the back of the 22 there and see if they can race for position.
And
that's going to be interesting to keep an eye on the lead and keep an eye on that battle there for 4th through 7th.
Yeah, I think the battle for the lead is going to start heating up, and they're going catching lap traffic here in a few laps. They've been eyeing that lap traffic for a little while.
Oh, the 21 on the... Oh, man, I thought he was going to be able to make that move there on the 9 there for a second.
I thought he got to run. Now, the 48 is very close to the 22.
Yes, they did catch him here. Let's see if they make the move to the outside.
They did. Let's see if they can push those cars that far. 22 a little squirrely. He goes up high.
Yeah, he leaves the 24 in the dust. Now, if they get in line there, I wonder if there's going to be enough laps there to try to catch him 3rd place there. 48 up to 4th. If he can hang there, and if the 19 car doesn't catch a break there in a caution, that will definitely tighten the points race up quite a bit.
Yes, it will. That'll make next week so much more interesting, with maybe a points battle, along with the championship of this series.
21 still all over that 9 car.
As long as they can keep them cars in a line with 4 cars and just try to push as hard as they can, they might be able to do a little something. I'm not sure how much ground they can catch or are catching.
Boy, they are catching them fast though. You know the leaders, they definitely, the top 2 definitely don't want a caution. 3 laps to go. 24 looking on the inside of the 22. This is where they're... Oh, no!
Oh, they're way down on the racetrack.
They keep it going, but I thought that... thought they were all going to wreck there. Does look like that might have screwed the 5th through 7th there, but the 48 is on the back bumper of the 4. Two laps to go. The 48 loses it a little bit up in the wall.
And that 21 is still all over the back bumper of that 9 car with 2 to go. This is the battle to watch to see if that 9 car can come home with it.
Oh man, it looks like the 48 blew a motor with 2 laps to go. All the points he was going to gain just went out the window.
And I just feel for that team. They've had a rough go at it these past 3 races. But the 9 car with 1 to go. Let's see if the 21 will make a move or not. I think it's going to get interesting down here at the end. Maybe turn 3 and 4 are coming in or coming out of that turn is when the move will be made.
I'm curious to see what his strategy is. I mean, if I was in his shoes, I probably would have laid back a little bit, see if I could get a run coming off of turn 2.
Oh, he goes
he's
out.
Going high now.
Yeah, I just don't know that he has enough to capitalize off that. He didn't have no run with him to go.
If he doesn't get up to the corner to side draft, see if he can tuck back in line and take advantage of that long finish line here. Looking to the outside.
Cannot do it.
Shuts the door again.
And the 9 car, the 21, and the 9 car of Mac the Breadman
gets the win finally. The 3 underneath the 22. 22 goes up a little bit. I think the 3 gets 5th place. But we'll see if we can get our winner in here. Probably some guys that are happy, some guys are probably not so happy, but that's typical plate racing.
Yeah, it can happen anywhere, and it was just happens to be this racetrack that the 9 car brings home a win. What a race.
All right, we got our winner in here, Mac the Bread Man.
How's it going?
Mr. Non-plate racer would rather run the 1.5-mile tracks. Comes home and victory lane at the plate track tonight.
Yeah, better place to do it than the plate track.
Well, big night for you. It actually, with the mishap there, pit road, not of Perky's any fault there. It's just things happen like that when you pit 5 or so cars. But it actually kind of puts you back in the points battle there. And then the 48 blew his motor there with about 2 laps to go. So it's a huge night for the number 9 car tonight there. We'll see how things stack up after the points is given out.
Yeah, I couldn't thank Slam & J enough for actually pushing me after that last round of pit stops. He actually worked pretty well.
Yeah, he was all over your bumper there. I wasn't sure if he was going to try much of a move or if he was pretty content there in second. Looks like he tried a little something there in the last lap, but couldn't even hardly get up to the side of your car there.
Yeah, he told me he was going to run on my back bumper to that last lap, and I told him, hey man, if you can get around me cleanly, do it. I mean, don't expect a door check putting you in the wall or anything, but we will rub and race all the way to the start finish line. And that last lap, I was mirror driving like a mug.
Well, you have any questions for our winner tonight?
Yeah, I do actually. Congratulations on this win. I know you've been working on it since Texas, and you just fell short every race since. How do you feel going into Kansas next week? Do you feel like you have a car that you can take there and maybe take a win?
Yeah, I am known as a 1.5-mile driver. I love the 1.5 miles. But the thing with Kansas is it's just a one-lane track. I mean, if you get a good slide job, you do. But I mean, if you don't do it the right way, you're going to come back up into the people. The only problem with the slide job is, yeah, you can pull it, but that high line is just going to have so much more momentum, and they're just going to get right back around you.
Well, we will be looking for the slide job from the number 9 next week.
Oh no, no slide jobs for me.
No slide jobs, alright then.
Well, we'll see what happens. I think you probably gain about 8-10 points tonight. We'll see where that puts you at in the points. And we'll see what happens at Kansas next week.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, well, congratulations on the win again, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Alright, thank you.